see it both like the first proper sweep that most people hit, where it's a technical sweep, where you've worked out how to take the person off balance and actually reverse the position. One of the key things about this is kind of learning like where your range is in a seat guard. So like from here, for me what works really well is roughly this angle on the leg. From this position, when I start pulling my partner on top of me to start raising the hips so I can hit the sweep, I've got a really good ability of keeping attached to his legs but also being able to extend the legs out. That's where the sweep's going to come from. I tend to find people kind of scrunch themselves in really tight so the heels are super close to the bum, and that can be a little bit more tricky to get the elevation. So at first it might take a few goes to kind of work out where your leg length is and where the sweep's going to work. Okay. First drill what we're going to do is we're just going to practice that kind of elevation of the hip. To sweep someone, we need their bum in the air. Okay. So anytime you're trying to hit a sweep, if they're in this position where they're sat on top of their heels, it's going to be really difficult to elevate and sweep them over. Okay, so we need the opposite to happen. So we need head to come down and go to the air. Okay, so I'm going to start off with hands in this position, into the armpits. A bit lazy today, so I'm scooting forward. Okay, I'm going to keep my back arched and I'm going to tuck my chin in a little bit, and then I'm going to pull Jay's weight on top of me, but he should kind of just fly in the air like he's a ballerina or something. He shouldn't land on top of me, yeah, like a belly flop or something. Yeah, so keeping the same structure, lift, and belly flop. Yeah. So I might need to readjust my legs. Okay, so. Okay, I'm a little bit wider, heels out as close to my bum. I'll give it another go. So, arms nice and straight, in. Now it's a ballerina. Okay, I'm going to shoot back down, in. I'm going to scoop my bum away, and then come back in. So I'm going to work out what my range is again. So, here. Oh, okay, you haven't gone up because my range was incorrect. So there's a little bit of trial and error with this drill, okay? But we're going to use this as a warm-up drill over the next couple of weeks, okay? Because it helps us with that elevation. Okay? Have a go. 3, 1, 2, 3. Because what we've not done is we've not tracked any of the posts. So now it can be easy for me to kind of just post my hand to stop myself from through. The reason why we're falling at the moment is because nobody's putting a hand to stop themselves from going. So when Jay comes in to here, he does the exact same drill. Makes me like the ballerina, but I can start using my feet, my hands to post a little bit, and then this is where I can then start using it to break the posture. Okay, so with that in mind, we kind of worked out what the next bit is. We need to stop the post though. Alright, so Jay's going to come in. We'll start with the same position, but we'll talk about the angle in a minute. Okay, he's going to trap one arm. Okay. And now we'll put me in. So you see my bum comes up a little bit automatically. Really difficult for me to put my bum on my heels because I've already started to kind of fall forward. So for now, yeah, he's going to hold this super tight so I can't even get a post. But just to protect your hand, just have your hand kind of resting here. Try not to do that. If he does go really tight with this arm, it's going to be really difficult to do it anyway. As he rocks back, he's going to fall over to his shoulder. Yeah. So now he's taking me into the sweep because I'm unable to post. Okay, so he comes in, locks the gun. See how my bum automatically comes up? Yeah, because I'm able to kind of sit my bum on my heels because he starts to pull me forward. As he starts going back, you see how this leg, yeah, starts going a little higher in the bottom. That's absolutely fine. Yeah, I can't really post on this leg. If I try and post, I'm going to fall over anyway. Yeah. So when he does it again, the leg that he really needs to do something with this is this side. Okay, so he starts falling again, this leg starts elevating. That's where the sweep comes up, and then he just goes into side control position or mount or wherever you feel like landing. Does that make sense? Okay, great, I'm going to go. 1, 2, 3. Flat back here, and then have to try and force a person over to the other side. So that's going to be really difficult. When you've got someone on top of you as well, it's not good. You've got all the weight up, so you're going to have to fall, lift the weight up to then start your sweep again. The reason why I'm going to the side is we don't really want that person's weight on top of us. If we get used to kind of always falling to the side of the sweep, even if things go a little bit wrong, then you're still able to kind of trim your hips out, get your legs in, you can do stuff from that position. Okay. Another way of kind of making this to get used to kind of doing the butterfly sweep is, instead of going into this kind of seated where we've got both feet in here, going into this position, we're going to take a slight angle. So I normally sweep with my right leg. Okay, so when and you'll probably see this when you roll me, if I'm working any butterfly guard, what I tend to do is put that right leg in and just have this left leg in this position. But you see I'm on a bit of an angle now. Okay, so from here it's a little easier to gather this arm up and bring it really deep in to really prevent the course. But also I'm already in that starting position to start going in for my sweep. So from here, I've slid in, I've got that hook, I've brought this elbow back a little bit further. Yeah, remember I'm not going backwards, I'm just falling to my side. So you see how the hip naturally comes up, loads onto this leg, comes through, I can finish the sweep. Okay, so the entry, instead of it being here, yeah, where you're chasing them down and using your heels, you're gonna go onto your side, a little more cool cat entry, in, wrap, fall and sweep. Okay, have a little play, see if we can kind of add that in now. Everyone's doing the sweep really well, just the entries change. Okay, so do the sweep as you've just done, but just get into the position slightly different. All right, on three. 1, 2, 3.